Hi guys, so I got the message win on Thursday night, but I want to talk to you guys about something because this I also heard something else from God, and it's so sad that we go through this. So I got a message relating to royalty, royalties in your blood, and I posted it. I think on Wednesday I posted it. Yeah, I think on Wednesday or Thursday I posted it. But when God says win, he's saying you're going to win. Okay, like he's saying you're going to win in life. You're going to win in life, and thank you, Holy Spirit. When he gave me this message about win, he showed me a vision of a video that I did that he wants you guys to look at. I'm going to link in the description box below. It's You Are Breaking an Ancestral Covenant. It's a live that I did. I'm going to put the link in the description box. You are breaking an ancestral covenant. This does also tie to the video. You have royalty in your blood. This video as well. They connect. You have royalty in your blood, you're breaking an ancestral covenant, and this video, all three connect. So if you watch all three, you'll have a better understanding as to like where God is coming from, and you're gonna know for sure if it's for you, okay? So I'm a little bit disappointed as well in what I was hearing, because it's just so sad that we have to even go through stuff like this. In the royalty video, I mentioned that most of you guys, you have royalty in your blood. You have the blood of Christ in you. So you have royalty in your blood from centuries ago, from the Israelites. Do you get what I'm saying? And God promised you the promised land, and he also promised you will never go through the trauma you've endured anymore. But like I told you guys, along the way, an ancestor contaminated the bloodline. Like I said, sometimes it's when you marry someone out of God's approval, or you get into something that is not approved from God, or you get into some sort of like witchcraft or something, or someone was just greedy. Something contaminated the bloodline along the way, which was why most of you guys, this lifetime, yes, you're meant to break the generational curse and covenant, but at the same time you have so much odds that are against you. Won't win, but you have a lot of odds that are against you, like people trying to block you, family trying to block you, jealousy, envy, the devil's working back to back to try to stop you. Like he's doing back to back, he's using people. Like it's just a lot of the odds are against you a lot, but God is not going to let it beat you. You are going to win, he said, but he wants to prepare you for this because you are about to win in life. He wants you to prepare because he is saying that he's training you from now, preparing you from now, because when you do start winning in life, not everyone's going to be happy at the status you're going to be at. You have royalty in your blood, which means that when God says you have royalty in your blood, it means like, okay, you're a chosen one. It means that because you have royalty in your blood, you are going to succeed to its highest potential, which means that you are going to have access to a lot of things that your family never really had access to because of the contaminated bloodline. You're going to have access to a lot of things that many others won't have access to because they did not break their generational cycle, because you get what I'm saying. So be prepared that when you level up, there will be new devils. And what God is saying is, yes, you're going to win at life, but he mentioned to me that be prepared to be accused. Okay, listen, a lot of people, because of jealousy, because of envy, they don't always want to believe that when someone is living a comfortable life and someone is reaping their fruits, the rewards and the fruits of their labor, they don't want to always believe that it's through hard work. They don't always want to believe that you worked hard to get to where you got to. They don't want to always believe that God chose you. They don't want to always believe that you broke a generational curse. They don't always want to believe that you fought a lot of warfares to get to the status you're at. They don't want to believe that. The easiest thing for them to believe, to feed their own pride and ego, is that you may have received these blessings through doing something toxic, or through worshiping the devil, or everyone's favorite thing, the Illuminati. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they always want to twist your blessings. God is saying when you reach that high status and you win, be prepared for people who say they love him. So it can be your old fellow Christians and people who are not Christians. Be prepared for them to say that you got to your level, you got to your status because you did something to get there. See, like I said, not everyone wants to believe that you just worked hard. Not everyone wants to believe that God really chose you. So to make themselves feel better, to feed their own ego, it's easier for them to believe that you had to do something to get there. And it sucks. It's sad because most of the time, I'm going to be straight up, most of the time it's your own people. It's sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, mainly when you see a black person succeed, and this is not only for a black person, I'm just using this as an example. Mainly when you see a black person succeed and they get to like some sort of like celebrity status or level, everyone wants to say they're an Illuminati. They're an Illuminati. They worship the devil to get to that position. But then you see someone from another race succeed and you don't see their people tearing them down and saying that. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't see their people tearing them down and saying that. And it's sad, okay? And I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm being raw with you guys right now. I'm using it as an example. It doesn't mean that the person that's going to win or people that are going to win have to be black. No, I'm just using it as an example, right? It happens a lot. What God is saying is, yes, you're going to win, but be prepared for this. But that's what he's preparing you for. People have to understand that when you see not every celebrity out there, not every successful person out there did something bad to get to that status. Some of them are actually chosen. You have to understand that some of them actually claimed back their royalties. The royalties that were taken from them from centuries ago, from their bloodline. But because not everybody sees that or understands the spiritual dynamic of everything, they're so quick to jump to these accusations, right? So God is saying they are going to try this with you. You already knew this. You felt it in your spirit they were going to do this, right? And this is probably why a lot of you guys held back from pushing yourself to really succeeding in your birthright, and really push yourself back from actually going after what it is you're passionate about and your purpose is, because you know you're going to be successful. But there's also a fear of this accusation. There's a fear of all the toxicity that's going to come along with your success. If you look at people now who are successful, they say that they were a little bit more happier when they didn't have anything, because they didn't have to deal with all the drama. They didn't have to deal with all the devils. They didn't have to deal with all the minions of the devil. They didn't have to deal with all the... You get what I'm saying? But God, that's their royalties. That's their blessings. That's where God brought them. But they didn't know it was going to be like that because of the things that what comes along with it, right? That's what happens when you're chosen. Like I said, not everyone that's at a status has done something toxic to get there, you know, but everybody is so stuck in their ego and their pride. They don't want to believe that God really blessed someone, because they don't want to believe that God blessed them over them. Do you get what I'm saying? That's their ego that they're trying to feed by finding something to accuse someone who is winning of. Right? So I just want to just give you that confirmation. And I just also want to let you know that God said that, you know, you are going to reap the fruits of your labor. But be prepared that the enemies that are going to watch him bless your table, be prepared to know that they will try to make things up while he is blessing you at your table. But the reason they're doing it is jealousy, is envy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And when he said you were breaking an ancestral covenant and he said you were breaking curses, he meant it. Okay, he means it. He is giving you back your royalties. Okay, and not everyone's going to be happy with that. Okay, and it's like so sad that people do this, you know? So yeah, it's like also, you know, people, like when people see people who are at a higher status, sometimes they'll have dreams about these people. And they're so quick to go run out and put videos and put articles about this person. This person is demonic. This person is this person is that. And they're quick to put it out because of the seed that's already been planted in their ears. So of course, if they have dreams about it, they're not going to confirm to God about it if it's true or not. Many people just run with dreams and not realizing the devil does masquerade the chosens. The devil's job is to frame the chosens. The devil's job is to accuse the chosens. The devil's job is to masquerade the chosens to look like something they're not, so then they can get attacked from their own people or from people. Do you get what I'm saying? And people, they will erase that whole fact just because they want to quickly accuse someone, because they already had a hardened heart towards the person to begin with. Do you get what I'm saying? So that may happen to some of you guys when you start to win. Okay, like we already know that when we have specific dreams, sometimes we got to confirm, because the devil can frame the chosens. The devil can frame people, right? And the devil will use someone that already has jealousy or envy or hardened heart towards this person or these people, right? That's why I don't judge people, you know, and I always confirm with people. I remember one time I judged someone, a particular celebrity, and because I can hear the Holy Spirit, he came through and he corrected me and was like, no, that's not true. And I'm like, whoa, you know, and I was like, wow, like, I saw a lot of the stuff that this actual celebrity went through, and I was like, wow, that's deep. How that person was framed. You see what I'm saying? And people actually believed it, right? So people have to just be careful. And yes, it's gonna happen to a lot of people when they start winning. You know what I mean? But you have to remember that not everyone's gonna want to give God credit. Not everyone's gonna want to give God credit for blessing you. Not everyone's gonna want to give your testimony credit. You see what I'm saying? Some people are gonna try to discredit God, discredit your testimony because of their own miserable self, or because they're not happy in their life, because they can't believe that you're the one that got to that level, right? So just don't let it get to you. But I feel like God is preparing you for that as well. Okay, so yeah, you're going to win, and just make sure you keep God close. Okay, love you guys. Bye.